Good morning, everybody. You are currently listening to a Tall Girls podcast hosted by a tall girl named India. I hope everyone is feeling great today. Before I get into this episode, make sure you are following me on my socials at a Tall Girls podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest for almost daily tall girl content and updates on the latest podcast episodes. Everything will be linked below in the description so that it's easier for you to get to. And fun fact, I actually started a series kind of on how being tall is a metaphor for life, and I really think that it is. I started that series over on my Instagram. I may try to do it on Pinterest and TikTok too. I know Pinterest has highlights just like how Instagram has story highlights where you could put like different things related to a certain topic or whatever on a specific highlight. Pinterest has highlights now, which is crazy to me. So I may even include that on Pinterest simply because Pinterest now has highlights. But back to being tall as a metaphor for life. Honestly, I really think that it is. I've learning about embracing my height and loving myself and not being brought down by other people's insecurities has taught me so much about life in general and how to navigate it as a young adult and as a young woman. So that series is only available on my social media. As of now, it's looking like Instagram and Pinterest. I may try TikTok. TikTok has stories, so maybe I try posting. I don't know how to post a TikTok story. I don't know how those work. I don't know how those work, but maybe I'll try it and see how that works for me. But it's only available on my socials, so make sure you are following me so you can check those out because that's some pretty good stuff. I know that in the next couple of months, next couple of weeks, some new stuff is going to be happening. Next year is a new year, and I'm not saying I'm going to rebrand, but a lot of new things are going to be coming, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'm super excited, and a lot to learn. And also, when you go to click the links to my socials, you're also going to see a link to leave me a review. Make sure you do that. I want to know what you think of this podcast, if it's helping you, if it's not helping you. Feel free to go off, pop off, say whatever you want. All feedback is good feedback. All criticism is good criticism. And also let me know how tall you are. I'm genuinely curious to know how tall my listeners are. A lot of you guys have been in around the higher 5 foot range, like 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", even 6 feet or 6'1". You know, I'm curious to know who the tallest person is listening to my podcast. Are there any people that are 6'5"? I want to know. Is anybody 6'5" or over listening to this right now, or just listened in general? Hit me up. Write a review. Something. Let me know. I need to know. Oh, and also happy Podmas. I'm trying to do Podmas this year. If you don't know what Podmas is, I'm pretty sure you're probably more familiar with Vlogmas. That's what the YouTubers do, where they post holiday themed videos every day all the way up to Christmas. That sounds extremely stressful. I don't think I'm pulling out Vlogmas, but for my podcast, because that's a lot, even though I don't do videos yet, which is coming up soon. But like I said, we'll see, stay tuned, yada yada yada. Even though I'm not doing videos yet, it's still a lot to do because I also have to plan that content for social media. But I want to give Podmas a try this year. I want to, because last year I didn't do it. So I just want to give you guys more episodes and episodes relating to the holidays and all that stuff. So I will be trying to do 2 episodes a week. I gotta push myself. I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone. That's what we gotta do here. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I'm going to try to do 2 episodes a week. I know that I'm gonna put one up on Thursday, because Thursdays are usually my days, and I'm thinking about probably putting one up on Sundays. one during the week and one on the weekend. I think that may work. Let me know. But how am I going to do all of this with finals coming up? Great question. But I'm going to try it anyways because I want to spend more time with you guys. I want to try this out. I've never done this before, and I'm excited to see what it brings. We're also on the road to 10K downloads. We're at over 9,200, and I genuinely think that it could be possible, because we're in November now, it could be possible to hit 10K soon. I'm hoping by the end of the year, fingers crossed, but even if it's not by the end of the year, I'm confident that we're going to be hitting 10K soon. So yeah. All right. Enough with the chitter chatter and banter. Okay, I'm going to stop. Let me stop. So this episode, we are talking about the crap talkers. We are talking about the gossipers. We are talking about the ones that love talking badly about other people behind their backs. And, I think this is pretty timely because the holiday season is here. It's among us. Once Thanksgiving hit, it's pretty much, I don't want to say downhill, because the holiday season is a great time. But the holiday season also really shows who talks badly about you and who, I don't want to say doesn't want to see you succeed, but who just likes bringing up the bad, talking bad about you, trying to make things out to be bad. Like all the good things that you're doing, all the things that you're trying to do, oh, it's bad, it's stupid, it's terrible. So it really shows the shade, that people like to throw the shade at family or friend dinners, that start to surface. And I feel like sometimes us tall people can really tell when people are talking badly about us because we're often, quote unquote, the odd one out. We always stick out among the crowd, stick out among others. We're the first thing that people see. We're the first person that people lay their eyes on when we walk into a room, when we're surrounded by other people who are shorter than us. So for the most part, eyes are on us, and people just love to judge. People love to judge you. I just don't know what's so good about talking crap about other people. People just seem to find that fun. Some people, not everybody. I'm not saying that you find it fun, but why? How do you find this fun? Because, I've been surrounded by family members who like talking crap about other family members. And, I do want to be, sometimes I do say, it's her life. Let her live her life. Or if that's what he wants to do, then he can go do it. It's all a learning lesson. And then, of course, I get attacked, oh, why are you talking back? Why are you being rebellious? Why are you taking their side? It's just I don't need to be around that negativity, especially when you first wake up in the morning. Let's say you live with a parent that talks crap about other family members, or you sleep over at a family member's place to talk badly about other people, and you just hear all that negativity, all that negative stuff first thing in the morning. It just doesn't set the mood. It doesn't feel good. You feel crusty afterwards. You feel so bad because you don't want to start your mornings out with negativity. Your brain is so... I saw this thing where your brain is so malleable or changeable or easily influenced or easily influential, something like that. It's just easy to, not move around your brain. Your brain is just a sponge, and it absorbs so much in the morning that it's easy to change the course of your day just by something simple that's happening in the morning. That's why they tell you don't look at your phone first thing when you wake up in the morning. Don't, check the news, or just have a peaceful morning. Don't check anything, emails, notifications, social media, the news. Just wake up, do your morning routine, whether it's work out, go drink some water, stretch, go for a walk, read, meditate, something. Because in the mornings, your brain absorbs just so much stuff, and that's how it can change your course of the day. It affects the course of the day. So when you start your day off hearing, a bunch of negativity, bad talking and stuff like that, you just feel down and you just feel like complaining for the rest of the day because that's how you started your morning. But if you started your morning more peaceful and like saying that you're grateful for the new things, the good things that you have, you're journaling and meditating, walking, something that just makes you feel good and sparks goodness, good thoughts in your brain, then that's you prepping yourself for having a good day. But when you start your morning off just gossiping with other people at the table, no. Even at school, first period, oh my God, did you see what Jenny was wearing in the auditorium? Huh? Why does it matter what Jenny is wearing? And why are we talking about this so early in the morning? You should be more worried about that math test that you have 6 periods, Suzanne. You need to study instead of talking crap about Jenny and what she's wearing. But yeah, that was a little bit off track. Back to people talking about us tall folks. We're always thinking, oh my gosh, are they like, why is she wearing those heels? Or she's already so tall. Or why is she so lanky and awkward? Or she should not be wearing that short dress, even though the dress is the problem, not you, because they need to start making dresses for tall people. I mean, they already do, but there's a long way to go. And honestly, I feel like one of the reasons that people make fun of us tall girls is because they're jealous of this long-legged goodness. They are jealous of our power, of our strength, of our confidence. They want it so badly because it's something that they don't have. And if they don't have it, we shouldn't have it either. So the next best thing is to bring us down. And it's sick. It's toxic. It's a sick cycle. It's a toxic cycle. But people actually do think like this. And it really annoys me when people just try to burst your bubble, especially when they don't even know you like that. Like, why are you in my bubble? Who invited you? Who even are you? Can you exit? Because they make it seem like they just know everything about you simply because, oh yeah, I saw her talking to Andrew the other day. So I think that she's trying to steal Andrew from me because she knows that I love Andrew, but she's only talking to Andrew because I talk to Andrew. And it's like, I only see you because you have lunch time with me and you sit on the other side of the cafeteria from me. How am I supposed to know that you like Andrew? And first of all, I was asking Andrew to give me my pen back because he didn't return my pen from 2 weeks ago and I really need that pen. So, but people just find enjoyment in it and wonder why they're always mad or feel bad and stuff like that. But when people feel the need to bring others down, it says a lot about themselves. They have massive insecurities, and don't get me wrong, everyone has those. Everyone has insecurities. I have those. You probably have insecurities and stuff like that, but they should really be working on those instead of projecting them onto other people. If you spread hate, you get hate. Remember that. That's probably the most important thing to get out of this podcast today. If you spread hate, you get hate. What goes around comes around. If you're putting negativity out there into the world, negativity is only going to return back to you. You talk bad about other people, people are going to talk bad about you, but times 10, and it's not going to make you feel good about yourself. And for the most part, these people also just want to get a reaction from you and then try to convince you and other people that you are always like this. They try to stir the pot. They try to make you angry, try to get a bad reaction out of you. They quote unquote attack you, but sneakily attack you, try to get you to get mad, and you, let's say, I don't know, lash out, yell at them, say something in response, and they're like, oh my gosh, why would you say such a thing about me? Why would you say such a thing to me? See, Suzanne was always like this. Or are we talking about Jenny? Jenny was always like this. See, I'm mixing up the names now. Jenny was always like this. Jenny has anger problems. Jenny is rude to me. Why is she like this? She just attacked me, yada yada yada, and try to play the victim. Oh my gosh. And what is that called? Oh, it's similar to gaslighting. I hate gaslighters, and hate is a strong word. I really don't like gaslighters. They keep poking and prodding until you just lash out, and then they play the victim in the end. But please don't give in to that. Please don't react without thinking first. Just take a second, because that's what they want. That's part of their master plan, to make it seem like they're the good people, when in reality, they're the ones that's starting all this madness in the first place. And I know it's easier said than done. Believe me, I do have a temper myself, so I can understand that there's a lot of emotion that can build up, and obviously it's not healthy to let that emotion build up. You just want to react. You want to let it all out. But something I've been doing to work on that is some breath work. Breath work. I breathe in a nice, big, deep breath. Hold it for a second. Let it shape shift into compassion and just breathe it all out. Okay, after hearing this second part, you're probably like, what the heck? What is this girl? I know this girl did not just say taking the breath and turning it into compassion. But hear me out, okay? The person that is projecting, or people that are projecting their insecurities onto you, likely talks badly about themselves. They talk badly to themselves. They are mean to themselves. And they surround themselves with people who support that crap, who let them talk badly about themselves, who even plant the seeds of them talking badly about themselves, because they talk badly about their supposed friends. They're just around a lot of negativity. They're not nice to themselves, and allow other people to not be nice to them either. So maybe treating them with compassion and kindness could be the way to go. Give them the benefit of the doubt. You never know what's happening in their personal lives. They may not share that with other people. You don't know what's going on at home. You don't know what's going on with their friends, their family. You don't know what's going on in their heads. You don't know what's going on with their health. Stuff like that. You never know truly what is going on with people unless they share it explicitly. And they may not share it. And sometimes they may need some light in their life. They need some goodness in their life. So you could be like, yeah, I appreciate your constructive criticism, Suzanne. And I know you want what's best for me. Compliment their hair. Compliment their outfit. Honestly, it will probably irk them even more because they just did not expect you to act like this. But if it gets too bad, just walk away with your head held high, because you are that girl. You are that girl. Stand with your back straight, head held high, looking straight forward confidently, and just walk away, because you don't need this. You don't need anything destroying your peace. You don't need anything destroying your positivity, your positive bubble, your own little bubble. And we want to protect our peace, and we want to protect our bubbles. And that's the other thing. I keep seeing these TikToks that's like, yeah, protected my peace a little too much, and I'm in bed by 9 p.m. and I only spoke to 2 people today, or I only have 2 friends. I'm currently in that era right now. Will not necessarily go to bed at 9 p.m. because school is yeeting me right now. And last week, the most amount of sleep I got in one night was probably 3 hours, 3.5 hours, because I've been staying up late trying to get these projects in. I turned in a project yesterday. I have another one coming up that I need to turn in. I've been trying to get these homework assignments done in preparation for Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving was this past Thursday. And now the holidays are coming up and finals are child. Oh my God, I'm going to be up so late. But I don't technically count that as, living the life. I mean, it's the college experience, it's the college life, but I don't talk to that many people. I don't really have, I have friends. I have 3 close friends, and I hang out with my parents. And I don't think it sounds sad. I don't think it's sad. I just think it's peaceful for the most part because, everybody does have their hiccups, but it just feels nice to not have to constantly deal with drama every 3 seconds, not deal with people who want to bring you down, like I said, for the most part, because that's a whole different thing, but not having to constantly fight other people, like how I felt when I'm in school. I mean, I don't feel the need to go out and literally fight people, but I'm just saying I get irritated by them sometimes, and it really takes a lot out of me, and that's what I'm noticing. I feel like before I could handle it, but now I'm just trying to chill. I'm trying to be chill. I'm trying to be peaceful. I'm trying to be happy. But then again, it's on the other side of the spectrum where it's not too much drama, it's just nothing at all. I don't mind the peace, but sometimes the peace can get boring. You know what I mean? You want something that adds a little bit of spice in your life, add a little bit of flavor, something different, something new. But then it's like, what am I sacrificing to get that? And am I going to get roped up in that? No, I am so not the person to get wrapped up into drama. And I'm still not trying to get wrapped up in no drama. That is too much. That is too much. But that's also why I'm trying to go back to school so I can, just get a social life back, try to get back out there. But, you have all these people that are like 5'5" and you can't hear what they're saying half the time. There's nothing wrong with them. Some of them are nice people. But where are my tall people at? I'm in college. This is where everybody is either done growing or almost done growing, or B, when they start hitting them growth spurts. What's going on here? How am I still the tallest one? And I've been telling people, well, because I've been doing interviews for jobs and stuff, I've been telling people, yeah, I'm 5'10" and a half, and they're like, yeah, that's not that tall, that's not that bad, yeah, like I understand that's on the shorter side of the tall spectrum, but how am I still towering over people? You have people saying it's not even that tall, I'm still towering over y'all. That rhymes. Bars. But make it make sense. I don't even know how we got to this point. We got from talking crap about people to drama and having peace in your life. But you know what? Protect your peace. Because ultimately, I would rather have a boring life than have a chaotic one. Okay, having peace is not boring, okay? I mean, sometimes it gets boring, but for the most part, it's good. It's nice. It's good for my heart. It's good for my brain. It's good for my body. It's good for me. But there are moments where it's just like, oh, I wish I had, got invited to this, or I wish that this was happening, and yada, yada, yada. But we don't want too much chaos. We don't want too much drama. We don't want having people constantly talk bad about us, about others around us. We don't need that negativity either. So you know what? 2023, we're making it a goal to have balance in our life. Because right now, I think I'm enjoying the peace a little too much. We're just going to enjoy the peace while we still can, and then just try to have balance next year. Let me know. Anyways, this episode was fairly long. This is probably one of the longest episodes I've ever done. I'm still thinking about doing longer episodes. I kind of want to do longer episodes. I like talking to you guys, and hopefully you like hearing me ramble and stuff like that. But that is it for today for When People Talk Crap About You. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found something helpful. I hope you had some type of realization from it. Anything that, can help you moving forward in life. Yeah. And as always, feel free to hit me up and let me know what you thought of this episode at A Tall Girls Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. Check out my new series, Being Tall is a Metaphor for Life, because it truly, truly is. And I think that you guys would find some type of enjoyment in it, Also, leave me a review. The link will be down below with all my social media links. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, week, month, life, etc. I forgot year. Day, week, month, year, life, etc. And just a reminder, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are enough, and you are worthy, and you deserve nothing but the best, and you deserve the entire world. I will catch you in the next one. Good night and goodbye.